3 Kilobytes would like to thank G2PO and GamersGate for this review copy of this game. Make your next video game purchase at GamersGate.com.
Sometimes you've got to make sacrifices, Lara. You can't save everyone.
There's no other choice. I've got to do this.
Laurie, you farted! Laurie!
You smell like shit.
Lara,
give me
you
this.
farted in the shit!
No, give me it. If you do that while we're filming, Jesus fuck.
Is that Indian food? Stop looking at your breast. It's not about you.
I'm Kat.
I'm Mike.
I'm here.
Today we're reviewing Tomb Raider. You might notice we got some cool merchandise on our bodies. This is a t-shirt, a hoodie. You can order these at the Chop Shop website, link in the underbar. We got Sick Kids shirts, we got 3 Kilobytes buttons, Sick Kids buttons, 3 Kilobytes hoodies, shirts, we got the whole shabam.
So Tomb Raider is an action-adventure platformer. It's an amazing reboot of the series. It's the first Tomb Raider to be rated M, and it definitely should be rated M. There is so much blood and gore.
Can I say congratulations to Crystal Dynamics?
It's brutal. It makes Uncharted look like it was for teenagers.
Oh, Snackles.
They crash on this island, and then you find out more and more. I mean, they're originally looking for this...
Spoilers!
You find out in the first minute that they're looking for that Sun Queen.
I just wanted to pretend to be one of the guys online.
They're trying to find this Sun Queen, and they crash on this island, and not only is that a huge event that happens, they find out that there's this cult that's on there called the Solari, and they're these creepy guys that have brutalized each other to make them stronger and tougher, and they're all trapped on this island. And then you find out about the Storm
and they were
Guard.
ripped right out of Temple of Doom.
The first hour is a whole bunch of interactive QuickTime events, which normally I would hate, but I actually don't mind in this. They did it so well that you're just glued to your goddamn gamer chair. And then you see, the big super show up, Tomb Raider, and you're like, wow, the game just started.
Good. And it's the origins of Lara Croft. It's how she got so cool and badass. And some people were like, how is she so good at this suddenly? Please, man. She's had training, she's rich, her dad was all into the,
She's British, for one thing.
If you're complaining about, like, the whole dynamic emotion that she shows, she's more of a dynamic character than Nathan Drake.
Well, I think the controls are much better than Uncharted. She feels very fluid in her environment, and it's so much fun to jump around. And I love the parkour parts in this game.
The parkour parts were wonderful. Camilla Luddington is the new Tomb Raider, and she really does look like her. And she has regular-sized boobs, which I'm into being a woman and all. You get so tied into her. She's fantastic. I really want them to make a movie now. And this was like a movie. Just like Uncharted 3 was like a movie that you wanted to know what happened. And it was fantastic. And that's why I beat it in 3 days. I lived in front of the TV.
The problem I had, though, was the supporting cast. I think she did an amazing job, Laurie. The supporting cast, I just feel like the writing was terrible, and I didn't think the voice acting was that great.
I disagree. I like them.
The lines that were given to them were just stupid. The writing.
I refuse to bet my reputation on your hunch. I'm the lead archaeologist here.
Yes, it was like kind of paint-by-numbers story.
Not the best, but it was a great story.
But you know what? They had balls, and they followed through.
And know what I was really, really impressed with is, like Uncharted, you have a linear path, but in this game, I was so surprised to find that there's secret tombs everywhere. And you can go off the beaten path, and there's little puzzles within these tombs.
Oh, they're so good.
And they reward you. You feel so good when you solve a puzzle. You feel smart, right? Not like the way you make me feel.
Gun mechanics. I actually really like the bow. And
I love the bow. I use that the most.
I'm not a huge fan of bows in video games.
Not only does it get stronger, but later on you can light it on fire. You shoot it, and then you have a rope that you can go across.
There's little campfires all over the levels, and you actually just sit down at a campfire, and then you upgrade your skills, your strength, your abilities, and also your gear, your weapons.
There's tons of different ways to do it, so you can upgrade whatever suits your playing style best. Also, you can do fast travel from there, so you can revisit places you've already been.
I feel that she moves more fluently than any other character in an adventure game I've ever played.
There's only 1 or 2 times where I jump on a ledge or something, it didn't animate correct, like I didn't hit it right, and it kind of animated weird over, but yeah, it's pretty flawless.
Some of the AI in this is really good. But it's not just that. The enemies feel like individual people at times. It's amazing to see the different ways you kill them and see them falling against the wall or
like
falling
get burned
on
and be like, ah, ah!
Out of all the campaigns that were released this year so far, this has got to have the best pacing with action and non-action that I've seen for a while in a video game. It's always exciting. You're always interested. You just don't want to stop.
Yeah,
it's
and you're
never
like, I can't
boring.
wait to get to such and such.
Level design's amazing. Things are just falling apart all the time.
Oh my god, the environmental destruction is fantastic. This looks so
really
good. Even like the wind will come by and blow a bit of wood off of a building.
She falls, gets stabbed, gets kicked, gets beaten up so much that there was a moment when Mike turned to me while he was playing and said, you know, this is ridiculous. Like, she shouldn't be able to like just walk away after this. And as he's saying that, she gets up and she starts to hold her side, and that you have to play like that.
And she can't jump as high.
I feel that it's time that a woman not only had her ass handed to her, but also
holds her own and kicks ass.
she also comes back from all of that and kicks ass.
Yeah.
Like,
it shows that
you're
she's
just
human.
like,
No, good.
What's your heart rate right now?
2.
And it's like 12 to 15 hours of amazingness.
Yeah, and I don't think it needs to be longer than that. You know, when a campaign, you're just satisfied at the end of a campaign. I was satisfied. I didn't want it to be any longer.
Like one of your
It was
sexes.
just right.
One of your sexes, you go.
My X's or sexes? Bam. The multiplayer, unfortunately, is kind of forgettable. There's 4 game modes. I think there's an expansion pack coming out soon. But the game modes are Rescue, Team Deathmatch, Cry for Help, and the regular Free-for-All. You can do all the stuff you can do in the campaign, like climb on ropes and ledges and stuff, and swing down a zip line, but it's just not nearly as fun for some reason.
Yeah.
I know why.
I mean, there's 12 different characters you can pick from each, from Solari or from Survivors.
Yeah.
And you can upgrade your weapons, etc., but there's nothing really special about it. And also, for me anyways, when I was playing online, it was really glitchy.
I wish they just made the decision right there and then go, okay, we're not going to have multiplayer in this game. Because to me, you know, as a reviewer, and I hate to use analogies, I see this as a canvas, a painting, beautiful painting, and then on the top left, they kind of like did this. It's like, oh yeah, that's there.
Why does every fucking video game that comes out need multiplayer? It's
should
about
have multiplayer.
DLC. They're like, well, here's some more money that we just put into guns and weapons and maps.
Yeah.
And I don't care.
And I guarantee, like, not hardly anyone will be playing the multiplayer within 2 months.
Exactly.
Yeah. What do you give it a 10?
I give this a 9 out of 10. I love it. The campaign's amazing. It's just the supporting cast, voice acting, and the writing for what they were saying I thought was not so good. And the multiplayer is not good.
I like this more than Uncharted because of the fact that I like playing as a female character. I like playing with females. I like to see them body move around. The animations when they go up the walls, I like to see up their skirts, their shirts.
The jiggly bits?
Their bras. The only thing I don't like about this game, when you're playing it, it almost feels like sometimes there's too much action. Like, just way too much action.
Too much action.
Well, it feels a little Michael Bay.
I watched the Rambo movie and there was too much action.
No, I'm
really?
saying in the Michael Bay sense. There's too many freaking crash planes on the island. There's like 15 million, and you
There's like 3.
Yeah, but you come across all of them for some reason.
It makes sense though.
There's
must
a
be
reason.
bunch-
I can still give it a 9.5. It's like the best action game I played for ever.
My overall score, now that Jay is leaving, is 9.5. I love this game. I didn't like the multiplayer. I thought it was really lame. That was pretty much my only thing that I didn't like. Everything else I loved. Laura was great. The voice acting was great. I enjoyed the music. The campaign story was fantastic. This was the best story I've ever gotten to deal with. And I loved all the little puzzles. The tombs were fantastic. The action was great. The parkour was great. I can't say enough good things about this. You need to buy this, and then you need to live this game. It's fantastic.
Don't tell them what to do. My labias are crooked. One droops down like a snail.
Just like her fucking nose.
Yeah. Oh.
What? You fixed it!
You've made so many nose
You
comments
fixed your
this week.
nose!
Shut up!
Smells like fucking garbage in here. She's like, let me do Tomb Raider. Shit flew out of her ass. The reviews are ruined. Oh, she didn't fart, and this is her just normally. Look.
La, 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 la.
3 kilobytes.